Maybe Kendrick might see this and you can get a job with him.
I'm actually trying to work at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium so I can get into this concert come April. I just want to be at the concession stand and dip
Can't just buy a
off one.
ticket.
No, I can't. No.
Living in the ghetto.
Oh, I see that y'all coming for Kendrick. I see that y'all coming for Kendrick without even knowing the facts, but it's okay. Right?
Kendrick talks black people power.
No, you're going up for Drake as
choosing a black woman. He did not.
But you're taking up for Drake, who doesn't even lay down with anyone who's darker
than
a brown paper bag.
I said I'm a Proverb 31.
Oh, Robert said you a problem 31, not Proverb.
Here we go. This is where me and you veer off from. This is where me and you veer off. We in church today. Pull up the next scripture, child. You got a screw top? You got a screw top?
Yes, anyone who wants some cheap wine and they want a good look, a lot of percent. This is 16%. And when I tell you,
what is that?
Bow. What's up, Mel?
What's up? Like, evil mix. Your days are no.
Evil mix is getting us together.
Like,
it's like some evil little minions that's just wanted to just fuck up everything. In the beginning of our process.
They're literally after us. Listen, y'all, welcome to the What Was Said podcast. I'm your girl, Meloney P.
I'm your boy, Simba.
And we're here to have a good old time. Mike, how are you feeling? How you looking? How you feeling? How you living? How you living? We got one more day of Black History Month.
One more day of Black History Month. And you know what? I am feeling good. I am thankful to be in the number and above the ground. Amen.
Jesus. One more time.
But real quick. Well, no, you know what? I mean,
give it to me. I want to hear it.
Okay, so I was able to, earlier today, I was going on this rant and I was like, well, why are the colleges in America so expensive? And why we don't have free tuition? And also, too, why is it so much cheaper to get education abroad? Mm-hmm. And yeah, it is. Like if you go to China, I promise you'll probably pay $2,000 for 1 year. Mm-hmm. For a whole year of school. And I don't think it even break 2,000. But anyway, so I posted my my video and someone commented and stated that, hey, it used to be free. And I was like, But then they said, well, it used to be free. But then, of course, it stopped being free once we were able to go to college. So then I was, I started doing my research. Black folks,
Oh my God.
So then I was like, well, why is it not free no more? And then I saw all the colleges, or majority of the colleges, started to charge tuition in the mid 1960s, the end of Jim Crow and the civil rights. That's when that was enacted.
Are you sure? That sounds awful.
Yeah, I Googled it, and I was like, because it didn't make any sense to me. Something just wasn't registering.
Oh my God.
You got to do your own fact searching, and that's why they implemented the tuition, because of us. Mm-hmm.
Does that not say?
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Does that not say how powerful we are? Y'all was giving education away for free. Then when y'all found out that we could be educated, now you gotta make a charge. That is bananas.
Crazy. But how you feeling? How's your mental? What's going on with you?
I'm feeling good, living better. You know how Drake say. I know you don't like Drake, child, but I'm
he's good. Like, just as long as he stay in his lane, he's good.
Oh, he good. Okay, well, let's not listen. Let me. I'm feeling good. Life is great. I took a little bit of the edible for your sister because she asked for it.
Oh, no, don't use that as the excuse. Don't use that as the excuse. Shauna, she did it for you, Shauna.
I did it for you, Shauna. I learned it by watching you, Shauna. Like on, what you call it? So, Shawana, this show is dedicated to you. And whatever I say, I will send my lawyer straight to you. But other than that, I mean, I'm feeling great. I have no complaints. Life is good. Lean not to your own understanding, child. That is my motto until I find employment and somewhere to stay.
Okay. No, I get it. And I understand.
I know. So listen, let's get it started with our cards that you can go. If you go to What Was Said, is it 69? Now, how do we get to be What Was Said 69?
Because the
No.
groping of the mic that you will always
No,
do.
sweetheart. No, sweetheart. I didn't know. You created. Wait.
Yeah.
How do we get to be what was said 69?
Because that was like your favorite number for some
No, it's
odd
not. Don't do
reason.
me, Mike. Don't do me. You know what?
Huh?
Speaking. Let's go back to mental health. Let's go back to mental health real quick because if y'all are watching this either now or on the replay, Simba's
Mhm.
Lounge, aka Mike, has been having a week-long brain fart. How many times this week have I talked to you and you were just
It's you that's rubbing off on me. I don't know what's going on, but it's
I'm rubbing
you.
off on you?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's you just making me forget. I think that's what it is.
How am I making you forget? Am I amnesia, child?
Yeah. You are the amnesia.
Anyway, let's pick a card. Let's get it started, y'all. We're gonna do our infamous getting to know you, getting to know. Listen, and while we're doing this, make sure you guys are sharing the live. The question is,
Question
if
is,
the question is, if your credit score were a person, who would it look like, and who do you think mine would look like? I cannot make it up.
if my credit score was a person,
Mm-hmm.
oh wow, man, it is definitely not giving Oprah, not giving
No,
Gail.
I'm sure it's a long list of people that is not giving, but who is it?
Oh my god. I don't. It's given very much so. It's a hard not life. You
Really?
know, I'm
What's your
giving you.
credit score?
I'm giving you Annie. You know, huh?
What's your credit score?
What was that?
Ooh, that sounds sad.
So, who would yours describe, or who would
Listen,
describe
if my
yours?
credit score was a person,
Uh,
it would look like Sterling K. Brown.
Sterling K. Brown.
Yep.
Who's that person? Who is Sterling K. Brown?
I know you lying.
Who's that?
Who is Sterling K. Brown?
No, you gotta educate us. There's people on here that don't know. So who's Sterling K.
Sterling
Brown?
K. Brown, he played on This Is Us. Sterling K. Brown is currently playing. I feel like my bra is showing. Curling. See?
No, I get it from you.
Sterling K. Brown is playing on the famous Hulu series Paradise right now. Oh my god. Sterling K. Brown is a beautiful black man, work of art, who is an amazing actor. That's who Sterling K. Brown is. Google him, child. Google him for yourself.
I know who he is. Awesome actor.
Oh my god.
I'm just glad that actually his career was able to hold on because of that little fiasco years ago. What was it?
What fiasco?
Wasn't it that he was on some doctor was that him or was that the other one?
Child,
I feel like that was him.
What are you talking about?
What was one of his shows that he played in before? Because he got into it with one of his cast members, if I can recall.
No, sweetheart. Isn't
that was the other one,
man?
right? I feel like that
Other
was.
One.
They're similar.
Wait. You started a show with a Black History fact, and you're calling this black man the other one? Awful. That is awful.
Is this what you're doing? Is this what
you're doing? This is what you're doing on this almost last day of Black History Month. You know what? And before we get into the topic, we have to remind the people watching and the people watching the afterplay, tomorrow, stay your ass at home.
Yes, you definitely.
A lot of people don't know about that, and I didn't know about it last week when you mentioned it.
It's a national blackout, so that means no purchases tomorrow.
Do you want to educate us a little bit more on that, Mike, so we know what we're doing?
Yeah, that means if you can, get your groceries.
Not
or
if you
need
can.
some gas. If you can, times are hard. But if you can, go ahead and get your stuff today. So you won't have to do any shopping tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow is just one day. So hopefully you already got a bag of chips, some sandwich meat, some pasta, something you can make a dinner with. I know sometimes it feels like you gotta.
I'm not gonna lie, because I think I got eggs, I got bacon, I have bread, so that'll get me for the morning.
Do you normally go out to lunch? Like, do you go out to eat for your lunch, or do you?
No,
prepare?
I don't even eat lunch.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay, so you skip lunch, go straight to dinner.
Yeah, so like today, like well, not today, child, because I went and had a cocktail. But
Uh,
typically, I will have like this week, all week I've been having a slice of bread, butter top bread, and then I'll
come
have
on, buttertop bread.
three eggs on toast and a
Hmm.
slice of bacon. And I have that around 1 o'clock. And
Hmm.
then yesterday for dinner, I had a protein shake. Um, I didn't eat dinner today because I had a late. I sound like something wrong with me, but I didn't eat dinner today because I had a late lunch. So yeah, tomorrow I'll likely have a protein shake, and I gotta find something for Billy to eat, I think.
Oh, okay. So it's just something
Mm,
simple, quick. Get out the store. You don't got to go buy up everything. Just one day. That's it.
Abso-freaking-lutely. Um, so yeah, you know how I go.
Hmm.
Why that is so scary. Oh my god.
Why?
So yeah, you want to get into the it says you're live up there.
Yeah,
Let me
I
see.
don't know what it is. That's weird. Like, can you see it on your end?
I can. It says you are live. Simba's Lounge. Public.
Oh no, I'm just talking about for the what was said, not Amazon. Just for the what
Oh
was
yeah,
said.
I can. Yeah, I'm on it right now.
Lord, mine is just retarded. But
I'm trying to tell
anyways,
you, it is truly Evu Mux. Evu Mux is messing us up. You ready to get into the let me
yes.
see. Ooh, let's look at these comments, y'all, before we get into these topics. Blue said, Mike, turn your mic off right now.
Red
When you said
now.
that you didn't know who Sterling K. Brown was and then say was he a other one, you need to go back to the Black History Fact
No,
and
I
start
like me
over.
some. I like me some. What do you say? His name was Curlin Sterling. I like some Sterling. He is cool. His acting is
Get
off
his
the
name
chain.
right. So have you watched Paradise?
I watched the first couple of episodes. I haven't watched them all yet.
It's
I watched the
only
first couple of.
6.
Yeah, so I only watched I think three episodes.
Are you gonna finish it?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to finish
See,
it.
we
I
want
mean,
to.
no, but look, hold on. I'm sorry, but you know how they be dropping stuff, and then sometimes you just want to binge it or whatever. Or does it come out like it comes out like every week?
Every single week it comes out.
Oh,
And
so I
see,
can't
we
binge
always
it.
talking
Okay.
about black shows get canceled. Black shows get canceled. Like you're a whole black show owner
I'm gonna
yourself. A
watch it.
whole
I'm
Black
gonna watch
History
it.
fact. You starting this show with a Black History fact. You not supporting the black man watching the show. You don't know his name. You're calling him an it. Like this show is starting with Black
I did not call him because of it. I didn't say none of that stuff. He is an awesome black man. He is.
Are you sure? Sky Blue
A
said that was Isaiah. Exactly. Now you are giving a
yes,
Karen right
that was
now.
Isaiah. I'm sorry. They
You
all
are
look.
giving a
Look,
Karen saying that
I get.
all black people look alike.
Dang, I was trying to hurt and say it before you could, but
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Karen.
I didn't want to give all of that.
Okay, Tiffany said yes. Okay, Tiffany, winner from last week. Stephanie said yep. So let's get it started. You know who? Hold on. I want to wait. Give me. I wanted a chance to get a really good segue for this, and you already put him on the stage, y'all. Have y'all?
You said let's get it started. Let's get it started. Okay.
I want to know what's going on with you this week because something is going on with you, and whatever you took, I want you to send it to me in the mail because I need it 100%. Have y'all seen this clip of Birdman sleep on the stage? Is there audio for this?
Yeah. Hold
Let's
on.
hear it. What is going on here, Mike?
That is
Like,
crazy.
this raises a question for me because there are a lot of older generation still
Hmm.
out here on the tour streets. Like
Mary J.
Keith Sweat be out there gyrating. Smokey Robinson is, I know, 150 years old, looking so young, and he be out there gyrating. Is there a certain age or cutoff point you think that people need to like take it down, or what do you think is going on with Birdman?
I don't think this don't have nothing to do with age. I'm sorry, baby. That don't have nothing to do with age. That sleep right there, that's not even sleep. That's a daze from I don't
That's a
know.
drug.
I don't know what he took or whatever allegedly, but that is not no. You catching flies? What's going on?
It was something flying. It was something flying.
Oh my god. No, so I think I just moved you right out the way. But no, I don't. He need to get it together. That plain and simple. That's embarrassing. Unfortunately, I don't. That could be something that they all used to because you see how they reacting.
How old old is he? Like, isn't he like in his 50s, right?
Yeah, he in there with his 50s, but I know a lot of 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds that move quicker and better than him.
Yeah.
You know, that's the
He,
drug.
yeah, this is giving drug. Now,
Somebody said that's that
I'm not
heroin
gonna call
lean.
her out. I'm not gonna call her out, but I
Oh my
have a
God.
friend
Oh my God.
who can go to sleep
Hmm.
anywhere. She could be in a
Anytime.
club, sleep, snoring.
Oh
Do you
wow.
think this is just a situation of maybe he had a long day and he was just asleep?
Mm-mm. Nah. Mm-mm. This is whatever he took is it got a hold of him.
Jesus, something got a hold on me right now. That's embarrassing. Now, here's a question for you.
Hmm.
He's on the stage performing. If
Yeah.
that was you and your band members, and
Hmm.
he was on the stage sleep, what would you do? Like, because I feel like they should have did a little bit more. Like, do you think they should have like what? I mean, what else could they have done? I guess I don't know.
Nothing, honestly, but just let him sit there until you kind of come out of it.
How do you stand up asleep?
I think I don't know. That's just that drug. That specific drug. You know how you may ride through some of the little craziest areas of the city and you see people just
No.
uh,
Oh,
leaning
you're
to the
right. But like
side or
normally
just
aren't they homeless people? Like, but I guess they are on drugs.
well, drugs don't give if you rich, homeless,
Mm.
whatever status you are. But yeah, I wish he'd get himself together.
What happened with
Yeah.
him and Tony Braxton and their engagement? Man, I feel like he fell off ever since he fell off of Tony Braxton.
Oh, you feel? Oh, okay. I don't know.
You know nothing about that?
No, I remember when they were together, but I don't. I don't know. I wonder if they're kind of still secretly seeing each other and just not necessarily being public about it
I never
because they're
understood that
still cool
couple.
with each other. The
They
opposites
are.
definitely attract.
Exactly. Did you ever understand that pairing?
I never understood it,
I feel
but I
like
mean,
I feel like that pairing is more so of a compatibility, right? Like,
mhm.
I think we have a story. Either we were talking about it today, or we talked about it last week. Child, I don't know, but we were talking about how, like, last week we were talking about Glorilla calling somebody
Mhm.
ugly child. So I feel, I hate that word. That's awful. But I feel like that was a situation of like compatibility, and I think that was maybe a good compatible situation.
Honestly, no shade. Allegedly, Birdman got a lot of stuff going on with him in regard to more than likely some usage, but then also too, he's known to dibble and dab, not just
Mm.
with the females. So he got a lot going on.
What?
Yeah.
Like, no, you're making that
No,
up.
I'm not making that up. I'm so serious. I'm so serious.
So you're saying allegedly that he is bisexual.
Allegedly. And I'm not one, especially being out from the LGBTQ community. I'm not one just to put that
Yeah.
title on someone because I know what it can do to, one's character from ignorant people once
Mhm.
known. So I don't just throw that around lightly, but yeah, there's some questionable things. I'll say that there's some questionable things that's been said in the past, and also to video that's been seen in the past. And I'm not talking about just that kiss between him and Lil Wayne. I'm not talking about that. I'm just,
I forgot
there's
about that
other.
kiss.
And then it was like another video. It was him. It was this young dude. I don't know if he was like Puerto Rican or whatever. He had on his towel. There was a condom wrapper on the floor, Magnum. He had on a towel. It was definitely questionable. It wasn't one of those things. The homies out. The chicks must be in the other room and da 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 da, so they can go back in and finish. And no, it wasn't none of that. I can't give no excuse for that. But
You know what's interesting about that? I
mhm.
really feel like that is a very common situation. And I just really, honestly, I really wish that we would get to a point to where people, black men especially, feel comfortable just living in their truth because that has to be very difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like, and could you imagine if Birdman allegedly came out? Could you imagine the backlash he might get?
Yeah. Yeah, he'd get some back. He'd get some backlash, but then also too because he is older, he's not all the way still within the rap game like that. He had a chance to kind of live out that particular part of his career. It wouldn't make too much of a difference.
Hmm.
But yeah, he would get some type of backlash.
Child, that is just awful. Well, you know what?
Uh-huh.
We send Birdman, if you're watching, and we know you are, we send our prayers up to you. If you're on some type of drug, just get off. Just say no. If you're on the stage and you are literally on a stage, sleep, passed out, zoned out, high, low, whatever you are, prayers
Just get some
to
help.
you. Prayers to you.
Yeah.
What we got next, Mike?
I think we have this one gentleman here who decided to go across state lines.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Please tell me this has audio, or is this just like,
No audio. This is no
oh my
audio.
God. This man. So here's the thing. I thought that edibles and weed were legal now. I thought it was legal.
Well, in certain places it is, but just to transport it with that amount, that quantity,
Hmm.
that's a lot. That's a lot.
How much
$2
did he have?
million in weed. He transported $2 million in weed and edibles through Mississippi. Mississippi,
Mississippi. Lord
and you're
Jesus.
black, sir.
Yeah. So a Jamaican national living in Nevada on a work visa was arrested in
On
Mississippi.
a work visa. Jesus.
Hey, on a work on a work visa was arrested in Mississippi after a routine traffic stop led authorities to uncover a massive drug haul. Police seized 715 pounds of marijuana and over 26,500 marijuana infused gummies. Honey, I need those. Totaling 440 pounds. The estimated street value
Damn.
of the drugs is $2 million. Barrett
That's
was allegedly
crazy.
transporting the substances from California to He went my way, North Carolina. When he was
Okay. Could
stopped
have.
on Interstate 22. He now faces charges for trafficking and controlled substances. There is so much
That is
wrong.
crazy.
There is so much wrong with
A
this story.
routine, like somebody said in the comments, that was not a routine traffic stop. There was an
You don't think so?
informant. Somebody said something, $2 million, and all of a sudden, this random traffic stop. Yeah, I understand. There are some times where you get lucky, but nah. Like somebody said in the comment, there was an informant. Somebody told on his ass.
Yeah. See, one thing about me, child, me and
Hmm.
Mississippi, we are not friends. Like me and Mississippi are not friends. That's one place I don't want to go. Like if somebody from Mississippi, please forgive me, but I have just heard so many horror stories of people driving through Mississippi. I don't know if you was
Sundown
at
town.
Scotia whenever we had that little slave tour and we went to Mississippi.
I want to say yeah, and we saw like the houses and stuff.
The houses, the jails with the bars and people talking to us outside the jail. Like Mississippi, no, 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 no. Like Mississippi, no. And number two, you're on a work visa, sir. Like,
Okay,
doesn't make any
man,
sense.
at
Now let me ask you a
all.
question because I really
Hmm.
want to know this. How much would it take? And this is a real question, and please don't get up on here and lie.
Okay, I mean, are you trying to incriminate me?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead, ask the question.
Hypothetically speaking, and allegedly and all that jazz.
Hypothetically.
How much would someone have to pay you to transport that much drugs from, Georgia to North Carolina? That's only 3 hours. Or would you even do it?
I I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
Huh.
No, I'd probably take a bag for myself, but I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't transport
Mm-mm.
drugs. So if somebody said,
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna pay you 13.5, wait, 13, look, Sharon, shut up. $13,000 to simply drive 3 hours in your car
How
from
much? How much?
$13,000.
But no, how much am I bringing across?
This much.
Hell to the no. Whatever I'm bringing across need to exceed that. Just in case I get caught, I need it to be able to take care of the amount of years and still have some when I get out. Yeah. So I need more than what that is right there.
Damn. I wonder how that look. See, here's the thing. Even though I get it's a lot of weed, and I know that like weed is not legal everywhere, I
Mhm.
just feel like he really deserve that? Like, is it more so because there was an informant on him? Is it more so because he was here on a work visa? Like everybody do drugs.
Yeah, maybe he didn't know that I don't know.
That's so sad to me.
Maybe he didn't know all the ins and outs, but
Hmm.
dang, $2 million, that's a lot. What these comments say? Who said they would do it?
Child, let's see the comments.
Robert said, baby, hell no. Shauna said, nope. Shauna said,
Now
no
Shauna got
freedom
me
in
over here
this.
doing drugs, talking about shit.
Said, no freedom in a cell with a stranger. You know you right about that.
What that mean? No freedom in a cell with what does that mean?
You ain't gonna have no privacy. You in a box with a stranger. There's no freedom. You ain't gonna be able to do what you want when you got another person in the
Oh my
jail
god!
cell
Now
with you.
that brings up a good point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to ask you if you've ever been to jail because we're on a nationally syndicated show. But
Mm-hmm.
do you think you could make it? Like how long? Because Karen Huger, for everybody who is like in a Potomac Street, she has to go to jail for a year. Do you
Mm-hmm.
think you could make it in jail? Like
Baby,
how long?
the longest I've been in jail, because anybody can take your name, look it up. It's public record.
Oh, but
But
that was
anyway, so
crazy.
if you've been
I'm about to look
arrested
me
or
up now.
if people were really that interested, but yes,
You
when
just
I tell
literally
you I've
gave
been
them
in
the
jail.
idea. You just literally gave them the idea.
Oh my God. I mean, I'm okay with my rap sheet. You good over there? But for me, yes, I've been. And it was for a couple of days. And Shauna can attest up here. And do you want to know the story? Or
Hell
you don't want
yeah!
to know
I
the
did not know you've
story?
been to jail.
So what had happened was, and I have an interesting story. So what had happened was, it was me and one of my good friends. My best friend at the time, me and him, we
So
still
Robert,
kind of close. No, someone else. But so yeah, we had just came from the club, and I was living with my sister in Atlanta. I was staying with her,
okay.
and I remember leaving the house. Mind you, I'm new
When
to.
there's a mind you, it's about to get real.
Okay, mind you, I'm kind of new to the area still. I
Okay.
think I'm a couple of years in.
Okay.
So, because I came from Virginia to Atlanta, so I told my sister one day, I was like, "Yeah," I said, "I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave the house. I'll be right back." So I link up with my best friend. We go to the club, chilling, having a good time. I have on a
Mm,
Bob Marley shirt. At this point, I think I had like that chin strap type of beard, and the
yeah.
goatee was just a little bit longer, and it was more full. So I had that and some baggy shorts on, and I had my Adidas. I love me some Adidas. I love me some
Child, get to
Adidas
the
high
you
tops.
talking about what you
No,
got
because
on.
this is a good story. I'm trying to just
Sorry.
hope. Okay, so I'm out having a good time. That's my wardrobe or whatever. My good friend, he had on some tight clothes or whatever. So I drop him off at the house once we leave the club. As I'm leaving, getting ready to get on the interstate, I hear whoop whoop. I'm like, fuck. So I'm like, why would he pull me over though? Why y'all pulling me over? So he comes up to the car. He was like, hey, this is the officer. He was like, hey, do you have anything I need to know about before I run your stuff? In my head, I'm thinking about a ticket that I know I need to pay, but I'm like, I know that probably won't show up in the system. So he ran my shit. He came back. He was like, you got a warrant. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, man, if you would have told me that you had something in the system, I guess he would have done something to where it wouldn't have registered if he would have looked me up. So I was like, fuck. So he was like, I got to take you in. I was like, for real? He
What?
was like, yeah. I was like, man. So I'm looking at my car and I'm just like, somebody got to come and get my car. So he was a black dude, cool dude. He was like, so do you got somebody to come and get your car? I was like, yeah, let me call my best friend real quick. Please just hold on. He was like, yeah, make your phone call. I think I was able to use his phone. So I called my best friend. He came and got my car. I told you my best friend was in some tight clothes. I think he kind of sagged a little bit.
Right.
Ass was showing. So
Oh
it was something kind of you knew he was part of the LGBTQ,
right.
but you really couldn't tell about me.
Right.
So I'm getting there. So my friend gets there. He get the car. He takes the car. I'm in the back of the police car. Mind you, I
Are
told
you
my sister.
handcuffed?
Yes, mind you, I told my sister I was coming back. This was earlier during the day when it was light out. Right now it's probably morning the next time. So I'm in the back. He's driving. He was like, "So where you come from?" So I was like, ugh. So I went ahead and told him. I was like, "Fuck it, I came from this club." He was like, "Oh, I
Ugh.
never heard of that." I was like, "Well, yeah, it's a gay club." He was like, "Oh, okay." And then he started asking me questions about being gay. Like it was more curious, as if like are you wanting to pull this car over so I can get a handcuff and you can just let me go? Like, are you trying to get me to do some services? Like, what's going on?
What?
That's how that conversation was. It kind of like struck me because he was like, I would have never thought that you were gay. He was like, now your friend, I knew he was gay.
And he was a black man?
A black dude, young black dude. And I'm just like, I think I'm 25 at this time. And I'm just like, God, like, what the hell? This is my first time. So I get to,
Wait, you been in jail
fast
more
forward.
than one time?
Oh, okay, tell you the other part. So I fast forward. I get to jail. Hold on, fast forward. So I get to jail, right? Mm-hmm. First, when I got to jail on Friday, if you're in DeKalb County in Atlanta, Georgia, the system shuts the fuck down. When it shuts down, they can't pull up your information. You can't really do anything to really bond out. So anyway, so I'm there. He takes me to the holding. Well, it was 24 hours in the holding cell. And then finally I was able to go get booked and whatever else. I get to my cell. When I get in there, he opens the door. When I tell you this dude looked just like old boy from Friday, Debo. Just as tall, didn't have on nothing, just draws, white draws. I'm sitting 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm sitting here. I'm looking at him. He sleep on. It's 2 metal beds. It's the mattress is this thin, and he's sleeping on the top. And then the dude, he had both mattresses. Scared. Police officer saw that he had both mattresses, and he was like, give him one of the mattresses. I said, that's cool. I said, no. God. I said, if he want the mattress, he can keep the mattress. I'm good.
So you stayed overnight?
Yeah. So then the dude hopped off the bed with his drawers big as fuck. And he gave me the mattress. I don't even think I went to sleep. Woke up. No, I didn't wake up because I didn't go to sleep. So then I think during breakfast or lunch or whatever, they had like some peanut butter jelly sandwiches. And I was like, yo, this peanut butter is really hard. It's ripping the bread while I'm trying to spread. So then the dude sat next to me. He was like, man, I've been in here a couple of times. Just take the peanut butter packet, rub it real hard so it can get warm, so you can spread it. So yeah.
Thinking about the food while you're in jail.
It was crazy. I didn't eat none of my food. I gave my food away. My roommate, I call him my roommate. When I tell you, he actually looked out for me though. Nobody didn't fuck with me. That was my story. I'm stick to it.
So you've been in jail more than once?
No, just that one time. We're going to keep moving just that one time.
Listen, I don't know if I want to tell my jail story. Mine is a whole lot worse than that.
What were you doing? Throwing blows? Oh my God.
Sharon, tell me if I should tell this story because I know this is a public platform, or should I keep this to myself? I will wait for your comment, child. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch you don't even comment. I'm gonna tell my truth. Sky Blue said, Mike, what's your last name? I'm trying to do something. Oh my God. Okay, she said, go tell it. Long story short, it was my best friend's birthday. We was driving. We went out for her birthday and we went to this place in downtown Charlotte. We had a few drinks. That particular night, I know I just maybe had 1 or 2 Long Island iced teas. So I'm like, okay, cool. We had this tea. We went to this stupid Mexican club because, she was one of, that's another story. We went there, Latino night, whatever, dancing, whatever. So then as we're going home, we're literally 2 miles from my house. I see the blue lights go off behind me. And I'm thinking, damn. I wouldn't even trip it because I'm thinking now this one time I ain't drunk. So, okay, like this is fine. But my friend is drunk. So literally I'm driving her because she is drunk because it's her birthday. Long story short, Officer Clint Green. I will never forget
Not the full name.
I will never forget that man's name. Officer Clint Green. He asked me where I was coming from. I said my brother's house. Lie. And he asked me if I had something.
Started off wrong already.
I know. I said I might have had 1 drink, whatever. So then he makes me walk in a line. Now, mind you, this was like years ago, like literally like 10, 15 years ago. So I'm in a tight, scantily clad skirt, I was out, child, celebrating my birthday. So I got on my pink, cute tights, cute skirt.
Come on, Pink
Black
Panther.
skirt. I'm out there walking in line. Listen, I know nobody couldn't tell me that I walked that line. I walked that line like I was in it to win it.
Straight
Totally
as could
fine.
be.
I am not drunk. So then he asked me something else. I forgot what it was. And then he said, "You're under arrest." And I said, "What?"
Bird?
I said, "What?" So then my friend, who is literally drunk, he makes her blow in the thing, and somehow, I guess she blew under the thing, and she drove my car off. This man puts me in handcuffs, okay, and puts me behind in the back seat. And I said, "Sir," I was literally saying, "Sir, I'm not drunk. Like, I am not drunk." He was like, his words to me was that I'll never forget in my head. That's why I gotta find this nigga. He said, "Ma'am, I take my job very seriously."
Oh.
I said at that point, they pull in. I'm thinking I gotta do anything to get out of this place. I cannot stay here because my parents was coming in town the next day for my sister-in-law's master graduation. So I'm thinking I gotta get out of this place. So I tell the lady that I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh my God. Man, they
I
gonna try to
told the
book you
lady-
somewhere else.
I just thought that if she knew that I was a young, innocent girl that wanted to kill myself, she would be like, "Girl, just go home."
This ain't one of the places.
I didn't know. I've literally never been in trouble in my life. So I'm panicking. I'm going crazy. Like, I've never been in no trouble. I've never been in no trouble like that. So I told her I was gonna kill myself. And next thing you know, they gave me like an orange jumpsuit to wear because my clothes I had on. I had to stay there overnight.
It's not the best feeling staying overnight.
It wasn't the best feeling. I was so scared.
I stayed the whole
And
weekend.
so then I found out that the next day when they let me go, I found out that the only reason I had to stay over because I was on suicide watch.
Oh my God.
I said, nigga, if you would have told me that, I would have just like took it back.
when I tell you I know my, and we're gonna go to the next story, but when I tell you my sister was worried as fuck because, like I told you, in the holding cell, they had us there for about a little bit over 24 hours because nobody couldn't make a call. The systems were down. When I was able to make a call and check my phone, all I heard was, "Hey, Mike, just wanted to check on you." Hour later, "Hey, Mike, where you at? Just don't see you here."
God.
4 hours later, "Hey, Mike, I just went in your room and I saw your TV's on. What's Mike?" 5 hours later, "Mike, please." Like I felt so bad because I know she was crying and I know everybody was trying to figure out, but we made it. Both of us made it. Mine was for a ticket. It was for a ticket.
Next day, we are giving criminals. When I got out the next day in the bright sunshine downtown by the jail in my pink skirt and my black club clothes, coming out of jail, walking across trying to find my ride, that was one of the lowest moments in my life. And then my dumb ass, I'm scared because I'm scared of my mama and my daddy or whatever. So I was scared. So I went on Twitter at the time, and I'm not even lying. This is so embarrassing. I was in panic mode, so I went on Twitter and I started tweeting all the celebrities, explaining my story to them, asking if they could help me. I'm not lying.
Are you for real?
I swear to God.
No.
Until my brother said, "Meloney, everybody can see what you're putting on Twitter. Like, it's not just for them." I'm like, I gotta go and delete it. I said, never again,
Baby.
never again. Listen, no, I'm
That's
not made for jail.
Me neither. I'm not. And when I was in there, there was like, it was people just like, "Hey, you back?" Like it was people in there actually having family reunions. It was cousins meeting up. No. I was like, "How do you know such?" I kid you not, on everything I love. It was like a straight up family reunion up in there.
Some people be loving jail. Like some people do better in jail than they do in the real world. They call it what, 3 meals in a cot or something like that. Like they know if they go there, they're gonna have those 3 meals. They're gonna have a warm place to stay. Like I was very scared in there. I was extremely scared. But y'all, let's go on because now it's really giving episode.
Okay.
Let's look at these comments. So Tank says, "I can't go to jail." I'm sure you've already been. Shauna said, Mel laughed my ass off. I'm screaming. Sky Blue having a whole conversation with Tiffany. Y'all are not here at family reunion. Shawana said, "Glad y'all were okay. Lord with no shoestrings." Could you imagine?
Okay.
How was I gonna kill myself now that I'm thinking about it?
Like it was a lot. And that you could have got transported to another place.
Please don't say that. Because, I mean, that was so dumb of me. Like, that was so dumb.
That was a
Why
lot.
would I say that? If I hadn't have said that dumbass sentence, they would have let me go that night.
They probably would have.
No, I know they would have because she told me the next day that the only reason why they had me stay overnight is because I was on suicide watch.
They would have let you go, but yeah, you was doing a lot. They was like, you gotta stay your ass here. We gotta make sure.
Jesus.
They didn't want it to come back on them. That's what that was.
Child, Lord, Shauna said, Mel, they will try to put you on the other floor. Jesus, so scary. Sky Blue said, change this podcast to Criminals. What was done? Oh my God, Criminals, what was done? That's awful.
I don't know, because last episode you did do like a little how to get away with, You
want to go into that giveaway?
Oh yeah, we can.
Oh, I thought you were doing a little
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that segue. Well, go ahead.
Okay, well, really quick, guys, make sure right where you are stopping, you are liking the live. Now, I had a very interesting conversation with one of our followers, our subscribers, and they said that, what do they do if they've already liked the podcast, if they've already shared the podcast, what do they do? Well, you know what? You share it again and make sure that you're liking every single podcast, every single episode. Make sure you're liking it. This person also said that it seemed like we were arguing at.
It probably could have came out
that
way.
Felt like they were being attacked and forced to make sure that they like and subscribe. And if we made anybody feel unsafe, then
because this is a safe space.
I mean, is it? Because we're both criminals. Is it safe?
Put them up.
I don't know. No, it's safe. But I will say this: make sure you're liking, make sure you're sharing every single podcast respectfully, please.
Yes.
Now, we did a giveaway last week. Mm-hmm. Congratulations to Tressa and Tiffany. Yes. Tiffany, I see you in the comments. Where's Tressa at?
I don't know where Tressa is, but. She is here in our hearts.
I see you in the comments, Tressa, child. I don't know where you at, but come back. We need you. But we're going to do another giveaway, and we're both going to ask a question, and you have to get it right. You got to get it right. So my question for that fake ass segue, Mike just gave. Yo, is my bra showing?
It's not showing. Do you want it to show?
Anything to get a view. Last episode, we were speaking about ghosting, and I said that I went to Home Depot to get what supplies. The first person who puts that in the comments, you will be the winner of, who put it in the comments and is right. You will be the winner of the next gift card giveaway. So let me repeat this for the ones in the back. On our last episode, I spoke about being ghosted this one time in my life, and and that was very triggering for me. I still have trauma from it. Whatever. So I said that I went to Home Depot to get what?
Robert said a man. But if you do know the answer to a question.
You remember this? This is where we veer off. So if you remember that answer, put it in the comments. So what is our next story, child?
Yes, the next story. This is one that I actually slipped up in here, and I want your opinion about this and how do you feel?
That sounds very sexual. Go ahead.
Can I put it in real quick? I was able to slip this one up in here. So basically,
I feel like it's like not appropriate. Can you use another word, another phrase?
I was able to slide that up in there. Still no. And then
use something else. Like I need something else because I feel like I'm being sexual right now.
I was able to input this.
Still sounds sexual, but go ahead, y'all.
Okay. So with this story, I ran across it, and it's basically a Florida man arrested for allegedly sending nude photos and video of ex-girlfriend to her children because she kicked him out.
What?
So before we get into it, be careful who you send your news explicit to. I don't do those things. I never done it before. So be careful if you are one of those who like to send things. Mind you might think the person is, I don't know.
And why is he smiling?
But he don't look old. He look like he in his 30s, mid 30s.
Why is he smiling like that, Mike, in the picture?
He like, I'm petty as fuck. And
I bet
who going?
now, what zodiac sign is he? I think he's giving Capricorn energy.
Oh, he's 38. 38 years old.
That's disgusting.
It
First
doesn't
of
say.
all, lock him in jail and throw away the key. That's too much. But lock him in jail for like a month or so.
Oh, hold on. So, just to give you a little bit more context,
Okay.
according to the law crime, the pair had been together for about 3.5 years before their breakup on December the 20th. So, this is the latter part of last year. Just 3 days later, after Lee collected his things from the home, the victim was getting out of the shower when her son told her he got some explicit text. Shocked, she recognized the images as her own, which she had shared with Lee, and they were still together. Her daughter also got the same messages, and another sibling phone started alerting with notifications, but they managed to prevent a 6-year-old. This motherfucker went on there and got the whole...
There were pictures of her.
Yeah, videos too.
Oh,
so I don't know if there were videos of slobbing on a knob or anything like that. He sent it to the kids.
You want to hear a funny story? Look, since we put it all out there,
$40,000 jail bond. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I am not the kind of person that will send nudes. And I mean, I have sent nudes in the past. Have you ever made a sex tape?
I'd be too scared to do something like that.
You know who I made a sex tape with?
Oh my God, who? Do you want to say
Pastor
that?
Love.
We're live. We're alive.
Pastor Love. A VHS.
Mel. Oh my God. I'm not trying to be mixed in that. Why did you tell me? Oh my God. If he hit me up, he probably don't even watch this. I gotta cover my ears. Hold on. Mel.
For those of you who don't watch the show every week, first of all, you should. But if you all know that I was a first lady,
I'm not about to play with my brother like that.
Oh, you're right. I forgot he is a pastor now. So, oh my God, I shouldn't have said that. So disregard. That's a joke. I'm joking. This is all a joke. This is all a joke. Next story. No, I'm saying. So yeah, that was all a joke. I was just testing you to see if you was really paying attention.
Yeah, I know you were. Yeah, but no, would you be pissed though? For real? Would you be pissed? Number one, do you think he went too far? Because some people, of course, are saying, yeah, that's like. Some people are trying to equate it to pedophilia or something, child endangerment or something.
A real question. A grown man sends a pic like. Well, I keep forgetting that it wasn't of him; it was of the mom. I don't know.
Because somebody in the comments was like, there's kids.
I wouldn't say that, but I just say pedophilia.
Right. Somebody in the comments was like, well, the kids probably saw their mama naked anyways. Right, but I think it's the video.
Sex act? Your kids ain't seeing your mama in no sex act.
Right, no sex act though. That's the difference.
Yeah. So erase what I said about him needing to be locked up under the jail. I didn't know it was of their mom. So yeah, I mean, let me think about that. Do I find something really wrong with that? So yeah, if
it's petty as fuck, and it's not good. It's not cool. He did that.
Act, not just a nude, but an actual sexual thing. Then I guess that actually could be pedophilia because he is sending. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm confusing myself.
It's just child endangerment. Put it that way.
Child endangerment, but like, how can you be child endangerment if it's your own mom?
I know, but it's still
mom is slobbing on a knob.
Well, it is against the law to go into your significant other's phone, period. But to share any of.
I'm sure she sent it to him.
Oh yeah, she did.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, she did because she did say she remembered she sent it to him. Be careful who you send your stuff to. Be
careful who you have your kids around, child. Like
that part.
Because to me it's like for you to have the thought in your mind like, okay, I know I might have done a lot of things, especially with that man who tried to ghost me that time, but at the end of the day, for you to go to as far as to send inappropriate pictures to someone else's kids, like you have problems. Like there's a lot of other stuff that he could have did to be petty. Why would he involve her children?
Yeah, he probably was sick and tired of the children too. The children was probably putting him through some shit too.
That's awful. That is really, really awful. And I don't know what, but for some reason it's giving sick. But I guess I'm just confused because it's the mom. I don't know. That's a confusing one, child. I don't know. But I'm gonna keep that in my back pocket, child, because if somebody do me wrong, listen, I'm gonna send them a picture. I'm gonna send But think about this. Imagine if you were older and you had adult kids and your ex or whatever sent
Oh,
pictures of you and your partner having sex and sent it to your adult kids. That'd be kind of funny, actually.
I'll be pissed off. I'll be ready to lay some hands. No shade.
Yeah, that's just taking it. That's involving outside parties, and it's involving like my family. And then again, I keep visualizing me in a sex act, and that being sent to my innocent children. They would never look at me the same.
Yeah,
You know?
that's kind of like, ooh.
Jesus.
Yeah,
So
give me
you
time
don't
with this
send
next
news and
story.
you don't do sex tapes?
Right, I don't do those things.
Are you lying? Are you being funny?
Yeah, I'm telling the truth.
So, not to be inappropriate and gross, but like a lot of men send pictures of like them in the act of,
Hmm.
you don't do that? Or you haven't done that?
No, like, what do you take me as? Why would I do those
I'm not gonna answer
things?
that question. I'm gonna answer. That's a trick. That's a trap. That's crazy. Ugh, men are so gross sometimes.
Why am I trying to pull up something? But when I tell you this ish is all over the place.
Oh no, not ish, child. Anyway, y'all, make sure you are liking this live. We see 253 people in our live right now, and we're so excited to have all of you. Make sure you are liking the live, sharing it with your friends, and putting a little comment in there. Let me check the comments out to see if anybody got my question right. Shauna said, don't send anything. She also said, he does need to be locked up and put under the jail. She said, "Oh Lord, I hope it's gone, Mel." That was a joke. I've never ever been a part of a sex tape. Um, oh my God, Sky Blue said Home Depot for duct tape, and you are right. Let me hold up.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Wait. Sky Blue, you are the winner of a gift card. Okay. The answer was duct tape, child. I was trying to duct tape and tie up somebody's little kids and put them in a trunk for messing with me. And you are right. This show is all about us being criminals tonight. What is the next question?
Okay.
The next topic.
Well, this next person seems to be a serial dater and one to not stand up and take care of their responsibilities.
Before you go there, I'm gonna tell you what's very
Yes.
frustrating. I
Hmm.
cannot see what's on the screen. It's very frustrating. I don't even know what you're sharing, child, because it's so small.
You
No,
sure?
no, not yours, but like my no, not yours. I mean like my
Oh,
actual screen, not what you're doing. But go
oh,
ahead.
well, Lordy.
Sorry.
Oh
Yeah, but
no,
tell us
you
the story,
good.
child. I don't know what's up there.
So basically, this is in regard to Anthony Edwards
Mm.
and his girlfriend or his ex, Aisha Howard. So they are pretty much in like some type of court battle because he told her before she had the baby, hey, he doesn't want responsibility for the child and she should have an abortion. I do believe before going into this sexual act, um, yeah, it was already known that he didn't want the baby.
This is
But
icky, icky,
a
icky.
lot of people already kind of felt that this was a money grab. And then also too, even before her, it was someone else that he had a situation with as well in
I
regards to the
really want to
baby.
hear your opinion on this.
So this is a trend. So some people was like, well, this is a trend with him. So why lay down and then expect something different?
What's the trend with him? Him like wanting to have his women have abortions?
Well, to leave away his responsibilities when a baby comes about. If I'm not mistaken, he does have a child. So yeah,
Just
he
to
has
confirm, I'm
fathered. Here we go.
following.
I'm sorry, I didn't read all of this. He has fathered multiple children with different women in a short period of time. So that's what I'm saying. He is known for doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Known for doing this. So if
I want to hear what you gotta say because I feel like I might not have the popular response.
So the question is, do you think he's wrong for his stance?
Or do we think she's wrong for trying to keep it?
Right. So so my opinion, I feel like he needs to take care of his responsibility. However, she is dead. That's wrong. I feel like she knew what she was going. She knew what she was doing
No.
because This is just my opinion. This is just my opinion. She knew before she laid down with him that he was a serial dater, a serial impregnator, a serial person to leave his responsibilities of
Why
not
did he her
wanting to take
fault?
care
Like,
of the
I'm confused
children.
why you saying that.
No, I'm. Can I finish expressing my opinion? I'm just saying. So one of the things that I look at is his record, his track record. Number one, you are older than him. You should know what
That's
to look
crazy.
for. That's number one. And then also two, you know his track record. I'm not making excuses for him to push off his
I don't think you are.
responsibility because, like I stated, he should be responsible for the child as well. However, she's not innocent in this. And she knew what she was doing, so she got what she wanted. And I hope he does give her a whole lot of pushback. Bloop, how do you feel? Mel.
I'm actually very confused as to how you can put the majority of this on her, as if
But
you
who said I
didn't
put the
know that he was
majority of
the
it on
first
her?
one.
It's just taking
I feel like you just kind of.
accountability. I feel like sometimes in situations like these, when certain things are said and women are listening, and the word accountability or a hint of accountability comes up, it's always why you throw it on the women when that wasn't even said. I didn't say that. I said it's equal responsibility.
Okay. Well, I will stand corrected because I could have sworn that you said that she should have known his track record, and she should have, and she should have,
Yeah, she should
and she
have.
should have. I could have sworn it was given a she should have energy, but maybe I'm going deaf over here, so I will take that back if you
I mean,
didn't
she's
say
not a Proverbs
she should have.
31.
I really wish I could rewind the tape and play it for us, but we don't have that technology yet. So at the end of the day, all I'm gonna say is that whatever. Here's the thing. I don't think. Okay, I'm gonna start with the abortion piece.
Okay.
This is sticky for me because for me, if you lay with a man and you get pregnant with the man's child, and the man lets you know beforehand and during and after, like whatever, I don't want no kids. I don't want to be responsible for no kids. I don't want no kids. And then you proceed to have unprotected sex with this man and then get pregnant and then not abort it. I think you should abort the baby. I think you should abort the baby. I really do. I think that you should abort the baby because it's not right. Like, why would you bring a baby into a pre-toxic situation when you know that you slept with a man who has a track record of doing this, and then it's just fucked up for the kid. You know what I'm saying? So I really think
Yeah.
that abort. I don't think it's her fault though. I think it's both of their faults. But I
Yeah.
guess now that I'm
Yeah.
saying it, I feel like I'm being hypocritical because I think it could be a tad bit more her fault personally. I don't know. I'm getting confused again. But what I will say, this edible is already hitting. What I will say
It is
is that
attacking
abort
your
that
ass.
baby child. That's all I can tell you is abort mission, abort mission, abort mission. I'm not here for bringing kids into fucked up situations intentionally.
And you know what? And I definitely understand that, and I hear you on that one too, because that is another perspective, to look at it. Because you have the other parent saying, "Hey, I don't want nothing to do with the child." So you already know right there. It's kind of off-putting. This,
Right.
yeah, they can
Well,
grow
to
to
the
really,
man presented
really.
who already saying that. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you good. So they can, of course, they can really, really grow to love their child unconditionally. But when that child first come in this world, it's
Ugh.
kind of iffy. Would they really want to even, and I wouldn't even want that energy around my child. I
No.
do understand there are certain, religions that are against that, or,
Please.
certain.
They ain't think about nobody religion, child, when they up there having premarital sex and fornicating all night long. So at the end of the day, please don't throw religion into it, child, because
And
y'all
I
don't care
say
about
it's
these
that,
religion.
and I say it's their choice, and whether they want to have an abortion or not. But
And honestly, it's
yeah, he
interesting
said.
because wouldn't this be a case from a couple of episodes ago when that senator was trying to ban men from ejaculating into women?
Yeah, once you ejaculate, it's it.
It's a wrap.
Once
Like,
the
it's a
erection
wrap
or
till
whatever
it
happens,
wasn't
it's a
wrapped.
wrap.
But at the end of the day, it's just like ill. And here's the thing, and I hate to take this to a black situation, but it's like black people. I just want better for us. I want better for us. I really want us to take back our power in valuing starting families and having healthy
Mhm.
families. Just
Right.
because I said this today to some random lady at Sephora, just because you got a baby, just because you can have sex, don't mean you got to have a baby. Just because you have sex with somebody, just because you want to get your rocks off, because maybe you feel a little bit frisky, don't mean you gotta have a baby by this nigga.
Right. Definitely that part.
Little
That
trigger.
part.
Next story,
That
show.
part.
It's just awful. It
I'm
is
trying to pull it up.
awful.
It is, and I hope that what is go. Oh, here we go. But
I just
yeah, I
really,
hope
here's the
that
thing. I
being that the
really,
baby is here, I hope they
I'm
both
really
stay
getting.
involved.
You said what?
No, I said being that the baby's here, I hope they stay involved.
Oh, the
So
baby's
be able to
here?
co-parent. I believe so. I believe the baby is here.
Oh,
I believe so, but
Jesus.
I'll.
And so I
Look.
see what you're saying about money grab. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I mean, shit, that is a money grab, child. Because he got money, so she's gonna have to pay. But you said that he wasn't paying for his other kids.
Oh, he wasn't staying with the other kids. Like he'd have
He
them
paying for
have a child, be with the girl, excuse
them.
me, split up, then go to the next. Then that's
People
pretty
just be
much what's
having
been
these
going
kids
on.
all willy nilly and just not like they're basically like fuck these kids. Like it's really giving 50 Cent and his all of his kids he don't fuck with. What's the next story?
It's pretty much it is given that. So this one is in regard to a mother giving some wise words to her son. How do you feel about this? So basically, she is just giving her son a speech on what to look out for. And she's speaking to the women and also him at the same time. There is some audio. So let me know how you feel about this. Let me back it up, go forward, come back. Here we
The
go.
first restaurant he gonna take you to, what's the last restaurant your daddy took you to? Because you shouldn't be coming to him to be your daddy. That's not his role. It's a first date. I want y'all to bring that down to level 3. Y'all way on 10 with this foolishness and want to embarrass somebody. My second question is, have you ever been anywhere? Where do you take yourself? Let me see your checkbook registry. Let me log into your bank account and see what you feed yourself on a regular basis. Where do you take yourself for lunch or dinner?
Can you hear it?
That's the next question I want you to answer. And then the third thing about this, come on back over here because I need you to understand what time it is. Right. A lady is going to be there for the purpose of what it's for. She's not looking for food because she's hungry that she can't afford so she can take it to go and get a doggy bag. I'm going to wrap
Not
this
a
up to
burrito.
go. Why? You ain't going to have
give my
food
secrets
tomorrow?
away.
That's a poverty mindset. So a first date, again, is to get to know the person, to hang out,
Why
have
she's so
fun.
angry?
Y'all should be laughing and
Oh,
talking.
she not. She just loud.
It don't need
She's
to
just
be
doing
a
one of your numbers.
steakhouse. We don't even know if you worth a steak. You might just be worth a piece of bread. So ladies, young ladies, grow up. Get some maturity about yourself. Y'all buying titties, lashes, booties, and everything else. And you want somebody else to feed you. Save your money, stop buying your body, and put it to the side so you can have some food. That's not a man's responsibility. Now, once you dating a man, and once he get to know you, and y'all vibing, and he want to take you to a nice restaurant, guess what that means? You well deserving of that. He think enough about you to make a reservation. But some of you don't have reservations about your mouth. You talk bad, you disrespectful, you ghetto, you trifling, you don't have an income that substantiates what you want this man to do. You don't reserve being lazy. You full out lazy. You have no reservations on that. But you want.
I think she may be talking about somebody in particular at this point.
For a restaurant,
I think she probably talking about one of his girls.
What's between your legs? You passing it out like candy. You rated E for everybody.
How old is this boy?
He looked like he has to be. He looked like he got to be no more than 25, 26.
I'm gonna tell you what
Maybe
this
if
gives me.
25.
So at the end of the day, I don't have a son, like a biological
Mhm.
son or whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm kind of confused because it's what triggers me is the mama boy mentality, the moms who marry their sons, the moms who look at their sons as their husbands and not their sons, the mom
Mhm.
who have a problem with their sons leaving the home and starting a new family without them. That's a huge epidemic that is going around. If you look at me, that is a huge epidemic that is going around. And so
Uh-huh.
that's what that gives me. But then also, she sound mad, she sound angry, but some of the shit she's saying is kind of true. Some of the shit she's saying kind of
Yeah.
true. I don't know.
I
I think
mean,
it's contradictory. I think
I
it's
definitely
contradictory.
I agree with her. I
With
definitely
everything?
agree with her. Yeah, majority of everything that she said. She's not angry. She just loud. She
I
in one of those echo
you know her?
chambers. She ain't angry because I can see her. I'm, on my computer, my monitor. She's big, so I can like see the facial expressions. But yeah.
There
So
we
she
go.
no, she seemed. I mean, she seemed cool. She seemed legit. But I do understand where she's coming from because you do, especially on social media and the way things are portrayed.
I
If
can
I
see
had
that.
a son, if I had a son, I wouldn't. I would definitely tell my son, hey, if you like a young lady, definitely if you want to treat her, don't be there so she can just use you
Yeah.
for whatever. Make
Yeah, but you
sure
shouldn't
that
be going
there's
at
some
these
substance.
imaginary women, you know? Like, why you going so hard at the girls? Like you said, it got to
Mm.
be somebody in particular that she's trying to throw off on because it's like you can tell your son and you can educate the internet if you have to in a different way than that, child. I don't know. It just felt aggressive and it felt like it was targeted to
No,
somebody.
I mean she just giving her son advice because she
Do
she
you know
she's
this
a
lady, Brittany? I feel like
woman.
you know this lady.
No, she's a woman. She's been around women. So she has insight to that other circle that he's not necessarily
I
a part
don't like
of.
her delivery.
This is words of wisdom for her
No.
son to be watchful when he goes out there. So when he does find his true one and only, he can splurge on her. But don't splurge on someone that secretly don't even give about you. They're just there for your money and what you can actually provide them.
Now,
I
Stephanie added a point. She said
mhm.
she's upset because he asked her for money to go on a date. Mother is saying, heck no. Now, if that's the case, then okay. I can kind of get that now. Now, especially if you're a grown man child, because if he is in 20 some years old,
I mean,
why you
he's
asking
still.
her to go
I
on
mean, no, he's still learning. But nowadays,
like
it's like you
25 years
take your
old?
child. Nowadays, it's like some of these girls on the first date. From what I hear, I'm homosexual. So from what I hear, it's like
Oh, you say
you
all
want
that
to go
shit
to
you
that
saying to me all night.
steakhouse. Want to go to the steakhouse and you want something better than a $70 plate or $100 plate. Like, nah, son, nah, kick that back.
But
Take them to
see,
Outback. Take them to Red Lobster. Take them to Olive Garden.
I had a conversation with some men about the same thing. Here's the thing,
Yeah,
and
he
I don't
do
want
look
to
younger
take
than
it here,
25.
child. I
So
don't want to take it here, so please don't come at me. As a man, and I get this as a young man, but as a man, you come with certain extra responsibilities. You come with certain extra things, if you will, because you're a man. The man's the head, he's the leader, whatever the case might be. So at the end of the day, a man needs to be trained with discernment and with intentionality when it comes to picking a woman. And there are a lot of women out here who are savages, who just trying to get a meal, trying to get a doggy bag, whatever the case might be. But a lot of men are out here going for those type of women because they want to get in between their legs, and then they're mad when they can't, and now they mad that, oh, I had to take you out to dinner, whatever, whatever. You might want to pick differently. Like, you don't have to go out here and pick every Tom, Dick, and Sue out
mm.
here because you trying to get in their pants. A lot of men sit there and cry wolf after the fact because they realize that these women was using them and that they're not going to get what they want from them sexually. They just wanted that free meal, and it's wrong. I do believe it, but we always skip out the part on that scenario that yes, I'm sure as a man it's difficult having to pay for all these dates, but a piece of the part of men paying for these dates is because they're trying to get sex, and then they get mad after the fact.
I mean, I don't know what they're trying to get.
I just told you. I just told you.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I mean, they could just be trying to get some special time to get to know.
Okay, so in certain cases, Michael, I'm certain that they are, wanting special time or whatever. But a lot of times men are just trying to, a lot of times men are just trying to get to the sex.
I mean, my thing is, say it up front. If you just want some cheeks, just tell her up front. Yeah. I mean, if you don't want to go past that, because it may be that female may be like, bet, let's go, because I wasn't trying to, let's run it.
I agree with that. And I will also say, oftentimes men be going for these women who, like she said, with the fake butts and the fake lashes and all these things. Like, that's the kind of women that you're attracting. A lot of times, those are kind of women who just out here for the free meals. Now, don't come for me if you got fake lashes or fake butts. It is what it is. But sometimes that particular aesthetic, you can see that they're paying for these lashes, they're paying for these butts, they're paying for all this nails and all that kind of stuff like that. These 30-inch weaves and all that kind of stuff. So at the end of the day, you kind of see what you're getting. So if you dumb enough to take her to Steak 48 or to STK, wherever it is, then that's on you. Pick better.
But yeah, no, I do agree with you, Farzan, on that discernment. Because sometimes you can, once you're around them for a good little minute, you can kind of pick up on, okay, you really here and trying to, you
what
want
a free
this,
meal.
pretty much. So yeah, definitely want to work pretty much on that.
I've never done that though. Like, I'm trying to think back in my dating days, if I've ever like gone with somebody for a free meal. I'm really just a delicate, innocent butterfly. I don't do stuff like that. Like, I just do not do stuff like that.
You're a Proverbs 31. You're a Proverbs 31.
So I ain't about to use nobody for no steak dinner. I'll go to a steak dinner by myself.
I wouldn't mind, I don't mind, when I get drinks bought for me. Mm-hmm. And that is a segue over into my question, because if you're able to actually answer
I'm glad
this,
that you gave yourself time to do a segue, because earlier I was trying to do a segue and you just kept it going. But go ahead. And I want to see who answered this question. I don't even remember you saying this.
I do, because you made fun of the name when I said it. But yeah. So this is my question in regard to the last episode. If you can answer this question, you will be the next recipient of the gift that we will be giving out. So in the last episode, when it was asked, did you ask how drunk have I ever gotten? Was that it? Was that the exact question? Or how drunk have I ever?
I don't know.
Well, it had to do with drinking. And I said, or I stated, which two drinks, or at least named one of the drinks that I mixed and was not supposed to mix. If you can say in the comments what drink that was, because it was a light and it was a brown that I ended up mixing for the first time ever drinking.
Repeat that question again.
Which drink, what is the name of the drink that I mixed together? Two different liquors, a brown and a light. A white, I guess you could say. And it had me on the
Black
floor
History Month going on.
in a fetal position on the sidewalk. If you can tell me the name of that drink, you'll be the next recipient of the gift.
Let me ask you this. What if nobody gets it? Then what?
They just won't get a gift.
That's not fair, because I should ask me a question that I know nobody was going to get. I could have saved my little money. This is a trick.
I think somebody would probably get it. Somebody would probably get it. If they don't, then I just pick a name of the most engaged person.
That is such a specific question. Like, that is so vague to me.
Because we spent time on it and you clowned me about that name. And the name of the drink was actually the name of one of the liquors that I mixed was the name of a show from the 80s, I want to say.
Well, that gives it away, child. You knew nobody would get that.
Well, I had to get another hint because you got like it was hard. So
I don't remember that.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the actual name of the drink with everything mixed. It was two liquors that I mixed together.
I have a boo.
It wasn't a drink. I just mixed two of the drinks.
Sorry, Stephanie. Wrong answer. Can I answer it?
Oh my God! It started with a B. Jeez. It started with a B, and it was a sitcom. Jesus.
Wait. Now I don't even know what you're talking about because it started with a B. I thought you were talking about the Incredible Hulk.
No, it was the name of a liquor, not necessarily the drink in itself. I mixed two liquors that got me fucked up, and I didn't know it.
A show in the 80s?
Yeah, it was a show in the 80s. and it
I thought you were talking
started
about the
with
Incredible Hulk. Now I'm really lost now.
a B as in Bravo. I'm gonna have to think of another one then, because that's an easy one.
Or maybe give them another clue because that is awful. Maybe
Who
give them
was
the
in the
first 5
show?
letters of the.
Hold on. Okay, it started with the B, but the name of the show started with a Mr.
How old are you? Because
Oh my God. I know I got some folks up in here that's in their 40s. Don't try it. Mel, you 45, so I know you seen this show.
Boo, I ain't even hit 40 yet, so you better speak for yourself.
Stop it, because you just said you had VHSs and you was recording stuff. I know you recorded this show.
That was a joke. I forgot. That was just a joke to see if I was paying attention.
But Mr. B, Mr.
Girl,
Bell.
Nobody is putting nothing.
Godly. All right, so nobody don't get it. Nobody just don't get it.
That's awful.
Nobody just don't get it.
Oh, look, you can't win twice.
Oh, Scott Blue won last time?
Let me just highlight the way she spelled this. That's not the answer. I've never heard of it being called Believer. I guess if somebody can spell it right, then they can win because she already won.
But I get that's it. You are the winner, and can I get some? Belladar? Mr. Belladar? No, Mr. Belvedere or Belvedere.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna take a picture of that because I've never seen it spelled that way.
It's all good. I know what you meant.
A Bella. I don't know what that is. Let me take a screenshot of that, child, because that is very new. But listen, Mike, any final words?
Definitely stay true to yourself. We are at the tail end of Black History Month. If you can, today or tomorrow, make sure you do the blackest thing you can do and or find. Wear the blackest thing you can wear and or find. Why? Show your black power. It is Black History Month. Go out with a bang.
Wait. Are you telling them to go in their closet and find a black shirt for Black History Month?
I mean, I need my folks to be blackety black. We ending this with a bang. If you got a dashiki, put it on. If you got a shirt with Bob Marley, put it on. If you got something representing Malcolm X, put it on. If you got something representing Martin Luther King, put it on. If you got something saying Jack and John and Kersey, put it on.
And find a black shirt, and that's all.
No, I didn't. I just. Oh my God, I didn't say that.
That is strike 3 for Black History Month for you. Like that's awful. Just find any random black shirt, put it on, and say you here for.
I did not say find a random black shirt. But we're gonna celebrate.
Am I hearing things? You literally said go in your closet and find a black shirt and put it on.
No, I said find the blackest black thing.
I'm gonna tell you next week everything that you said that you didn't say that you did say. I'm going to take snippets of it and I'm gonna play it in next week's episode because you are tripping. I think it's that Fanta cherry wine that you drink.
It ain't that.
But y'all listen, make sure you like the live and listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. If you are watching this show on any YouTube or Twitch, I think I'm spitting on the mic. If you're watching this from any channel that isn't what was said, take your ass over to what was said. The link is in the description and make sure you subscribe. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers so we can all quit our jobs and do this full time Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're trying to take the slot that Joy Reid no longer has. We're trying to take the BET Plus slot.
You will not stomp feet on my Miss Joanne Ride. Joanne Ride, Jesus.
You again, strike 4. Strike. You don't even know her name, child. Listen, quit while you're ahead because listen, Black History Month is over in one more day, and you could just try again in 2025 next year. Because you are, and here's the thing: the fact that you started the show with a whole Black History Month and have insulted Black people the entire
No, I did not. Y'all just come here. Don't listen to that. I did not. but I did start.
Listen, if y'all coming in, make sure y'all rewind to the beginning. In the beginning, he starts out with a Black History Month.
Yes.
Then he insults Black people and say they all look alike. Then he say if you can put on any raggedy black shirt, then you.
That'll be your representation of Black History Month.
As he talks about all the times he's going to jail in Black History Month, in a black sweatshirt, with black headphones, it just keeps getting worse.
Okay.
And is that a picture of blackface behind you on that wall?
Oh no. No, it's a green face. It's your Incredible Hulk.
I know this is far away and I know it's small, but it looks like a picture of blackface with white lips right behind you.
No, it don't. That is the teeth. That is the teeth. We will never support anything like that. That's Drake. He did that.
I want to know what's going on with you this week because you haven't really been. I sent you a message on Instagram about coming to Charlotte this weekend.
I know, but that event was just for the ladies. You talking about for that event? I said, yeah, that was just ladies up in there.
Now, Funky Diva's coming to Charlotte tomorrow. Do you think I should go see him Saturday?
Yeah, you should.
You think so?
You should.
Mm-hmm. I might.
You get some tips.
Tips. You know, he really suffers with depression, which is really, really sad. Funky Diva, if you're listening to this, I really send you love and light because I understand how that can be. And often the funniest people are the people who, suffer in silence. So I think that's my closing words is to, check on your strong friend. Check on your friends that have blackface on their walls with a black hoodie on.
Oh my God. You would not.
Listen, y'all, thank you for watching. We will see you on Monday. Make sure you share the show, and we will see you on... Maybe Kendra might see this and you can get a job with him.
I'm actually trying to work at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium so I can get into this concert come April. I just want to be at the concession stand and dip off
buy a ticket.
No, I can't. No.
Living in the ghetto.
Oh, I see that y'all coming for Kendrick. I see that y'all coming for Kendrick without even knowing the facts, but it's okay.
Kendrick talks black people power.
No, you're going up for Drake as
choosing a black woman. He did not.
But you're taking up for Drake, who doesn't even lay down with anyone who's darker than his darker than a brown paper bag.
I said I'm a Proverb 31.
Oh, Robert said you a problem 31, not Proverbs.
Here we go. This is where me and you veer off from. This is where me and you veer off. We in church today. Pull up the next scripture, child. You got a screw top? You got a screw top?
Yes, anyone who wants some cheap wine and they want a good look, a lot of percent. This is 16%. And when I tell you,
what is that? What is that?
I don't know, but it's getting me. It's if you got a Kroger's, Kagari's.
Great. What did I say? Great what? Your bottle literally says grape red. You know that's no damn Fanta cherry one.
You get over there.
I'm a Proverb. I'm leaving here feeling good.